Hi there, one meteorologist Robert Spena here with you today. It is currently the 7th of April 2014. In today's update, we are still watching, well, tropical depression or tropical storm, depending on what agency you're looking at here with Peipah or Domeng, continuing to track off here towards the west. You can see on the satellite imagery right off the bat, this storm system, nothing really pretty to look at. It is very disorganized. Vertical wind shear has taken its toll on it, and really over the past, 24 hours, you can see out here about 20 to 30 knots of shear has knocked this cloud cover well away from the center of circulation. Just zoom right in on the visible imagery, and we can see right here the center is just towards the southwest of Palau, and that's where you have that low-level cloud spin, a few areas of convection flaring up into it, and that's what we're expecting. We do expect some re-intensification here in the next 24 to 48 hours, but as of right now, this storm system is very disorganized. JMA, they still have it as a tropical storm. Winds about 35 knots, gusting up to 50 knots, so about 65 kilometer per hour winds. The Joint Typhoon Warning Center, on the other hand, they still do have this as a tropical depression again. They dropped it back down here yesterday. Now winds about 56 kilometers per hour. Do note, though, and you can see here on the imagery, it's been lingering here in the same location for about basically starting Sunday morning. It's been lingering right near Palau, but the rain has ended in Palau. That's because of all that convection, like I said, being blown off there towards the west. So Palau, you are seeing some pretty gusty winds today. I do think there's still the risk of more thunderstorms flaring up because, yes, the atmosphere is very unstable. I mean, you got the center of our low pressure area, but the worst of it's over there for you. And actually, over the next 24 to basically 96 hours, areas along eastern parts of Mindanao, that's where you're going to see the heaviest rainfall. You can see it really accumulating up here over the next 144 hours, and that's the biggest problem at this point. It is not going to be the winds. Yes, the winds are an issue, but the storm system is expected, at least at this time, and have you noticed the storm has been anything but doing what it's supposed to be doing, is expected to linger here just off the coastline of Mindanao. And it is going to be a big rainmaker. Just look ahead here into the next. Well, this is heading out through Tuesday into Wednesday. You see that cloud cover over the southern half of the Philippines. And I'll go ahead and pull up the precipitation here. And you can see where that precipitation will be extending all the way out through Wednesday. Now, with that said, I know we've been saying, and it's still, I think it's going to hold true. You remember that low pressure center, that is going to make landfall probably on Wednesday or Thursday, possibly, here in northern parts of Mindanao. But with that said, that's not really, it doesn't matter all that much because of that widespread area of precipitation. The winds are still interacting with a high pressure area off here towards the north, so we're seeing those gale force winds up and down the Philippine coastline. Yes, the highest winds are going to be north of that center of circulation, and you can see right here, even the ECMWF model differentiating from JTWC, expecting the storm system to linger even farther south of where that model is tracking. But yeah, I mean, this is still going to be gusty winds, persistent heavy rain over the course of the coming week. So anywhere in these areas right near the immediate coastline, I'll get rid of the track, and I just want you to gauge on Leyte, Samar, up and down eastern Mindanao, northern parts of Mindanao. If this storm system lingers, it is going to be a pretty serious rain event. And I think that's the biggest problem with the storm system as of today. We're looking at the risk of flash flooding, landslides, even river flooding, sudden river rise right near the immediate coastal areas. I know yesterday I said it was moving at a pretty fast pace, and yeah, it was moving pretty fast when it was just east of Palau here on your Sunday morning. But today, that is not the case. This storm system has stopped moving. It has backed off. It has significantly weakened. That's the good news. But it is expected to just start to linger. And then beyond that, later on in the week, we do have another little low developing. It might affect Guam. This isn't going to be a big player in this, but it could be in the fact that it may pull it back towards the east. So we're going to see how that develops. This is what we call the Fujiwara effect when you get two storm systems close to each other. And yeah, it's probably the worst thing I hate with tropical forecasting. It happens out here every now and then, and every time it happens, it makes for an interesting story because it is definitely very confusing and hard to keep a track of. So we're going to keep an eye on that. For now, though, through the next couple of days, this is going to be a big rainmaker across the eastern parts of the Philippines. And later on this week, it will either taper off or get pulled back towards the east. Either way, by next week, and conditions should be improving. But as you can see right now, our storm system's not very pretty. It is a disorganized, weak tropical storm or tropical depression coming to make some rainfall. No longer is this going to become a typhoon. I can at least say that with pretty good confidence out here. All right, everybody, that is all for right now. Once again, though, if you are in these coastal areas, I do think that you should get ready for the threat of some fairly heavy rainfall. I wouldn't go about making evacuation plans or anything like that, but just be ready and definitely be aware of your surroundings and be aware of what Bagasse or your local authorities are saying, because a few of these storms embedded within this could bring some damaging winds in themselves, not directly with the overall storm mass, but those isolated thunderstorms that are strong coming ashore. Even waterspouts or weak tornadoes could be wrapped up in that as well. All right, thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel here. Also follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And yeah, hit that like button and share this video out to your friends. Thanks for watching. Bye.